For Josh and Becky.
Yeah!
I told Jeff, I was like, I don't look anything like Travis Barker. He's like, all white guys look like me. You got tattoos of Travis Barker.
Sorry.
I wasn't here last week.
White.
I was at Disneyland. Goddamn right, it's working. I was skeptical, but it's fucking magical. It actually is. It was great. We had a, wait, really? There we go. Very professional. Turn off the fucking mic! Oh, I know. I added it for effect. I want you to be up. I'm sorry. I love you. You know, I created a game while I was out there. It's a theme park bingo. Like spot with certain people at different theme parks. And you can play along if you ever go to anything else. It works better at like SoCal theme parks because there's a couple of people that you can only find there. Like one person in particular is the large, bald Mexican with a mustache and a Raiders shirt on, who would be intimidating if he wasn't having a fucking blast with his kids at Disneyland. He's like, oh, look at this teddy bear, all right. And then there's the guy in the fucking five-finger toe shoes now, who thought that would be a good idea to wear that to the theme park. It doesn't look like shit, I'm sorry. It look ridiculous. I get it if you're like hiking or for posture or something, but with Eddie Bauer jeans and like a polo shirt, you look retarded, take them off. But on tennis shoes and the rest of us. And then there's also the Skechers shape-ups people. You can't just find one girl. Like for bingo, you gotta find a married couple that are both wearing shape-ups. That's like the kicker, because you know they went to buy them together. Like they made a plan, they set out to purchase shape-ups before they got home today. And they supported each other in that decision. They thought that was like a big step forward in their life, health-wise. And then there's the other married couple that just paid $50 to rent the motorized wheelchairs to get around Disneyland. They might still be wearing shape-ups. Who else was there? It was a good time. There's like the kids, you gotta find little kids that are having a good time. Those are rare, usually one of them screaming because they don't get it. And then there's like the teen girls whose mom thinks she's their best friend. She's not. It's like, stop trying. You're mom. Just be mom. Because your daughter's being a real twat today. It's because you spoiled the shit out of her because you want to be your bestie and it's not going to happen. You're 48. Knock it off. Discipline your fucking daughter because she's going to get fingered on the bus by someone like me. I used to love those girls in high school. Now I realize they're horrible people. Who else? And then there's a teenager who has to be miserable just because it's cool. Like he's 16 years old, he's wearing all black, and he just has to let his parents know that he doesn't want to be at Disneyland, even though he's having a fucking blast. Like, he's having the best time ever, but he's got to act super emo about it. Like, what do you want to do next? He's like, I don't care. I don't even find whatever, mom, whatever you want to do. But in his head, he's going, pirates! We ride pirates again! I want to ride pirates! I hope we ride pirates again. And the mom's like, do you want to ride pirates? The wait's only like 10 minutes. We could totally do that. He's like, I guess. I'm fucking... Yes! Yes! Fuck yeah! Pirates was awesome. We rode it like 5 times. They added a bunch of characters from the movie in there. There's like all the villains, Barbossa and Blackbeard and shit. There's like 5 Jack Sparrows now, which is cool. And then we rode Haunted Mansion. Not one Eddie Murphy. I was so pissed. Like, really? Come on. And it's racist, obviously. That's the only answer. Because Haunted Mansion was easily just as good as all the pirate movies, right? I'm lying. But it's like because they talk about like there's that whole rumor that Walt Disney hated Jews and he was really anti-Semite. But like, okay, not with all the love showered on that pirates ride. Because if anyone is more like pirates, it's obviously the Jewish people. Is it like if you hear me out? What are pirates always after? Treasure, money, but yeah, what do they do with it when they get it? Nothing, they just keep it. They just fucking sit on it, and they throw it around, and they're like, yeah, I've got this money. And then when they want to, like, the pirates have mutiny, or they'll rise up, and then Hollywood has strikes. So it's the same thing. It's just a theory I'm having, I don't know. I had a good time at Disneyland. That was pretty much my whole set. It's just my whole trip to California. It was like, we did Universal, which was a good time, except the Jurassic Park ride was under construction. I it's the best fucking ride. And what pisses me off about it is like the Matterhorn is under construction at Disneyland, and they just said Matterhorn's being worked on, you can't ride it. At Universal Studios, they didn't tell you that they were fixing Jurassic Park. They let you ride it, and they just covered all the shit with a black tarp that wasn't working. So the ride's pretty good up until the climactic part where the T-Rex is supposed to jump out and scream at you, and we just see a big black tarp. What a fucking, like that is, I got gypped, that was bullshit. Put that at the beginning, they're like, the climax at the end is gone, but still a 15-minute wait, you can do it. That was lame. No, we had a lot of fun there. One thing I noticed in California is a lot of billboards for the Los Angeles, California Angels of Anaheim and whatever the fuck they're called now, Greater Rancho Cucamonga area. They changed it because they got that new guy, Pujols, Pajamas, whatever the fuck his name is. Pujols, they're very excited to have him. And they've got all these billboards up to celebrate. They're like, you fucking got a good guy, you're gonna want to watch Angels baseball this season. And people were really pissed that he left the Cardinals and went to the Angels. No one could get it. I'm like, they gave him like millions of dollars for the long contract. And that's what you do in baseball. Like, you don't get that. You hit a few home runs and you steal some bases and then you go to a team that'll pay you well in a city you actually want to live in. That's how it goes. Like, it's New York or Boston or anywhere in California. Like, no one wants to stay in Missouri. Like, it's St. Louis. They call it St. Louis because, holy shit, that place sucks. It's not fun. Like, even Prince Fielder went to Detroit because the risk of being shot is still more interesting than staying in Wisconsin. So that's just what they do. But yeah, it's, I don't know, loyalty for baseball. It doesn't happen. There's no loyalty in these sports. That's why people love college sports. And that's why, like Nebraska, Wyoming will never have a professional sports team because they couldn't pay an athlete enough to stay in that city. It just wouldn't happen. Like, I've got this really awesome contract for you now. So it's 8 years, $32 million, and you're going to be pitching for the Omaha. Fuck off! No. I'll go to the Astros. It's fine. I didn't know. Not gonna happen. I totally thought I was gonna fill my whole 10 minutes with this shit, but I'm out. That's all I wrote. So I hope the host is ready to take over because I am done for the evening. My name is Josh Vivek. I will be here every Thursday. Until I get my own show on Broadway, sometimes I'm going to LA too. So fuck you guys.